Designs here. Today is just going to be a quick tutorial on, making your text stand out and how to make your text. Let me close out a few things. Look very, very good on your backgrounds. So, well, we'll just get started. Let's just open up into Cinema 4D. You're going to want to, I was just making this SoCal Savages BG, so we'll just start out with something. Just put tutorial. And we're going to first, actually, I take that back. First thing you want to do is you're going to create MoGraph, MoText, and just drag it up to the area that you want it to be. Then you're going to want to put in what you would like it to say. Now, most of the time I do use about 200 depth, but I will show you two ways that I make text. So the first way we will do is 200 depth. So 200 depth and caps, both are fillet caps, and 2 centimeters for both. Okay, now once you do that, you want to select a nice font. If I had to, well, it's just I'm gonna scroll around and see what I can find right now, guys. But yeah, the key, we'll just use something like this. This is Megatron for people that don't know. And we're just going to switch this to about 175 as the height so I can get this inside the actual picture that it renders. Or the rendering picture, sorry. And then what we're going to do is once you have that, you're going to want to hit Command-C, Command-V, or Control-C, Control-V for those who are PC users. And you're going to want to switch the radius on the fillet caps to 1 centimeter instead of 2. Now once you get that, go into your 4-panel view, which is up top on the right corner of your screen. You just click this, and it'll give you a 4-panel view. And what you're going to want to do is, on this is a side view. You can move this up, back, whatever you want. All you're going to want to do is drag this left, but it would really just be pulling it forward and just a little bit above the actual 2 fillet cap text. Now, once you have that, you're going to want to take a color. So, well, let's just choose a color, guys. We'll use, got so many. Just use orange just because I'm bored. And then I'm going to use, your back text or to make it look like an outline. I usually use black, but people can use whatever they want. And basically what you want to do is you're just going to want to render this out. Now once you have it rendered, which it shall render pretty fast. If it's not a texture on the material, your render time it should be pretty fast. Longest I had to wait for render for this is about 2 minutes, but usually, it's fine. What you're gonna want to do is you're going to open a new document in Photoshop, and you can do whatever you want. Make it whatever size you want, and we're just gonna make it a nice dark gray, and we're just gonna wait for the render. So while this renders out, guys, I would like to just say for 5K subscribers, I will be giving out a graphics, or 4.5K subscribers, I will be giving out a graphics pack. So I believe that I should be you guys should be getting a graphics pack with exclusive stuff in it. This is not going to be a graphics pack that has a bunch of flares and stuff like that and screenshots that you guys are going to be able to, use. I will include some of those, but this is going to be strictly for layer styles, material packs, and stuff like that. So I really hope you guys enjoy that stuff. Lightroom is still it will be given out at 500 followers on Twitter, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, so once you have that rendered out, you're going to want to open this up, I believe. And you're going to want to just drag it on into this blank document you created. And this is my tutorial on the Photoshop settings of it. So let's just pull it. We want to go to a gradient overlay. And the gradient overlay, you're going to want to go to black to white, and you're going to want to pull screw around with it, and you're just going to switch the blend mode to overlay. Whoops. Yeah, you want to just screw around with it. You can pull it down for brighter, you can pull it up for like a real dark, but I usually center it, the fade, and move the opacity to about 75. Then I do a little bit of an inner glow, white with a overlay of 100% white, gives it that nice effect like as you see. And then we're going to go to a drop shadow of 0, spread 30, size 20. And that is basically the first type of text that I will be showing you guys how to make. And that's, it can be used for anything. And, of course, on all my backgrounds, I do have textures. Now, textures doesn't really matter. If I do recommend using a nice metal texture or something like that. So I'll show you guys real quick. You're just going to want to drag your metal texture in. Create a clipping mask or hit Alt in between the layers and just click Overlay and switch it to about 50%, and it gives it that nice grungy look to it. That's my favorite effect, I guess, to use on backgrounds is this this effect, as you guys see. Now that is my first type of text. Now, second type of text is a triple layer text, which I show. Yeah, we could do this for real quick. Yep. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to delete both of your text layers. Go into MoGraph and MoText again. You're going to want to go to your text, put tutorial. And now this one, you're going to keep doing 200. You're going to want to, we'll choose a new font for you guys. We'll do Earth now. No, we'll just do Facebook. Good old Facebook. 175 is the height to fit it in between here. Alright, now here are the different settings. Caps, you're going to keep them both filler caps, and you're going to want to go from, you're going to want to click on, or type 4 for 4 centimeters, of course, and just change them to 4 centimeters. Then you're going to want to, if we're going to do orange, so I'll do a cool purple. Then you're going to want to hit Command-C, Command-V to duplicate the layers, or Control-C, Control-V for you PC users. And you're going to want to switch the fillet caps to 2. And you're going to want to pull it ahead of the text, of course, and go to a bright white, a very bright white. I have one down here. And then you're going to want to hit Command-C, Command-V again, and switch the radius to 1 of your fillet caps, and go back to that same purple. Right there. And you're going to want to just pull that ahead of your other one. So basically you're going to get a cool white ring effect on it, which I use a lot, so I hope you guys like it, but we shall see. So here's the render real quick. And the layer styles, in Photoshop, shall I say, they vary. You guys can do whatever you want. Some people, I use like a 30 spread to make it really, have that drop shadow effect onto it, and give it that black outline. Some people like to use a smaller one, but I really recommend, to get the style of my style of text, definitely use a big drop shadow. Don't overuse it though, I'll tell you that, because if you make it too big, it ruins the text. But yeah, I wouldn't go bigger than around a 30. But we're just gonna wait for this to render out. This one will take a little bit longer to render out because of the 3 different, it'll be 2 different colors, but 3 different text layers. So yeah. So I'm gonna render this out, guys, and I will be right back. Well, I am back, and from rendering, of course, but we're back, and I'm going to just show you guys real quick. Going to just open up your new text that I told you guys to make, and it should be pretty here it is. Okay. You want to just drag it right back into another document or whatever. Ooh, I mean, to have that there. Okay, and then we're going to just want to make it smaller, make it the size you want, and we're going to do pretty much. It's pretty similar, but you're going to do a overlay of the same gradient, but this one you're going to want to keep 100% opacity. You're going to make it a little bit darker on the bottom, and the split of the actual like fade into white you're going to want it closer to the top. Inner glow you're going to want to keep it to white overlay, and drop shadow is the same thing, so you're going to want to do a 30-20. And that is a text tutorial for me. Now this is another thing I wanted to show you actually, is the not using actually a metal texture. You can use like a grunge wall, which is this is probably one of my most used textures. And you know, this is a cool texture, but you know, it's a little overused now because I used it on like every background I used to make. But yeah, this one looks really cool, and you don't have to change the opacity to this at all. You can just actually, yeah, we can use like 75, and it looks great. But yeah, you can add some, you know, glowing lines from my past tutorials and stuff like that to this to make it look like the text I want. So, or you want, shall I say? So, these are my two text tutorials, and you guys can tell a little bit of the difference, of course. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I really hope this helps you guys out in making some cool new backgrounds. I can't wait to see some of those backgrounds up on some big channels, and you know, even on your own channels, guys. I love seeing the new stuff. So definitely rate, comment, subscribe for some more, and guys, be ready for that graphics pack this week. Thank you guys once again for 4.5K, and I'm Ray Designs, and I'm out. Peace, guys.